The Big Sick is directed by Michael Showalter, written by Kumail Nanjiani and Emily V. Gordon, his real-life wife, and this is a story of them. How they met, the kind of rocky relationship they had, the difficulties in both their professional and personal lives, and after something drastic happens to Emily, Kumail is forced to confront everything that he had to confront while with Emily, but not having the reassurance of her presence or her support. People raved about this movie throughout all summer, and I was very anxious to see it, and after seeing it, I understand why. First of all, let's talk about the acting. The acting all around this movie is bar none excellent. Kumail Nanjiani is playing a version of himself because this is the account of what really happened between him and his real-life wife, and he is so genuine. In fact, everyone is genuine, but Kumail Nanjiani, he nails that charm and endearment that the guy naturally has. If you see him in interviews and even in other movies or TV shows, he just has this bright, comforting presence to him. Whenever he does something, or whenever he speaks, even when he's saying fuck or fucking, any swear word he says in this movie, it does never come out as aggressive, and that's to his detriment, but it's really something endearing about this character in this movie, and from what I understand and feel in seeing him in other stuff, is what is endearing about this guy in real life. Ray Romano and Holly Hunter, they play Emily's parents, and they are tremendously good in this film. And the relationship they create, forcibly so, at least in the beginning, grows into something very special. The relationship Kumail has with Emily's parents in this film is the best part of this movie. These interactions are the heart and soul of this film, because it's with these three characters that you get to understand what truly encompasses this film. And Ray Romano, he is so charming, but an extremely flawed and funny character because of how he is flawed. And Holly Hunter, she is this very stern mother, but one scene comes in and you start to peel the layers of this mother. You start to peel the layers of the relationship she has with her husband, the relationship she has with her daughter, and how she's very angsty in the beginning towards Kumail, and everything is understandable. But the best part of this movie really is the interactions and how genuine they are. Of course, this is based on true events, and I don't know what was adapted for film or what transpired, what people really said, where people really were, how truly they reacted to this or that, but everything seems genuine. Nothing feels like a movie moment. And even when movie moments come in, you never feel like you've seen it before, because how they tackle certain subjects is very original. I also like how this movie discusses the cultural clashes of Emily and Kumail. We see a lot of Kumail's life. He has a traditionally Pakistani family who wants him to pray, who wants him to follow the rules of the family, who wants him to marry a Pakistani woman, and so they bring lots of Pakistani women into their house to meet Kumail. But how they tackle it in this movie is extremely well done. Kumail's parents are never portrayed as villains, as bad people who are absolutely wrong. No, this movie shows why they have these beliefs and why it's so important to them. And they speak a lot about family and the different types of families that can exist within different cultures, and this movie rises up in the ranks just because of that. It deals with its subject matter, its several subject matter, very much in an adult way. No one is forcibly trying to send a message about which culture is right or wrong. They are simply saying and stating that they exist. You have to respect them to a certain degree, because this movie also talks about self-respect and respect for your partner in a relationship. The dialogue as well is extremely clever in this film. I love this movie because of the dialogue, because of the characters, because it is funny. This is one of the heaviest movies I have seen all year in terms of its subject and the drama of its subject matter, but it's also the funniest movie I have seen all year. I know that's not saying much, but it's by far the best comedy of 2017. Burst out laughter, gut-busting laughter, giggles and chuckles. I laughed so much and in so many different ways throughout this movie because it is extremely well done. As far as flaws with this movie, I think it's a little bit too long, and there are also a couple of other subplots who are presented a little bit too late, for me at least, to be invested in them. It's full of heart and it's genuine, and it doesn't feel like it's sending a message about anything, simply telling its story and telling it in a very adult and honest way. It's got charming characters and it really tackles on the drama and the comedy very well. It is the best comedy of 2017, but a really heavy drama, and I mean that in a good way, because nothing ever feels fictionalized. The Big Sick is certainly worth a watch, it's certainly worth a buy, it's certainly something worth reflecting on, and it is a collector's item. What did you think of The Big Sick, my beautiful geekies? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Is it your favorite comedy of 2017? Let me know in the comments below. This week I have reviews for Logan Lucky and the Limehouse Golem and movie news coming on Saturday, of course. Can't wait to see you there. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are the freaking best. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. And until the next review, you stay beautiful, you stay geeky, and if you haven't done so yet, click the subscribe button and the bell so we can be geeky united!